Welcome to the ODeX Sales Training Program. In this comprehensive session, you will learn how to effectively communicate the transformational value of ODeX to founders, CEOs, and business leaders who are ready to build extraordinary organizations. In this training, you will learn the ODeX value proposition and why leaders choose us. We will cover the essential mindset shift required for consultative selling. You will master the 5 pillars framework, learn powerful questions that open conversations, practice with role-play scenarios, and gain key phrases and messaging that actually work in the field. Before we dive into techniques, let us address the most important shift you need to make. This is the foundation of everything else we will cover. Remember this fundamental truth: nobody is really interested in any product or service. People buy outcomes, not products. They buy medicine to get well, not because they love medicine. This insight changes everything about how we approach sales conversations. The key principle is to be interested, not interesting. Stop focusing on how great ODeX is and focus entirely on the client. Remember, the client's most important subject is themselves. Your job is to ask about their dreams, objectives, and challenges. Listen deeply, and do not just wait for your turn to speak. Always probe beyond the first answer and get genuinely curious about their situation. Every leader has 3 key accountabilities. First, day-to-day operations, which is running the business smoothly. Second, the business model, which involves adapting to market changes. And third, organization building, which is creating the extraordinary future. The challenge is that most leaders spend 90% of their time on operations and only 10% on strategy. Our role is to help them recognize the importance of organization building. Now let us understand what we are actually offering and why it matters so much to our clients. An extraordinary organization has 3 defining characteristics. It is future-ready, meaning it senses the emerging future and stays in sync with changes. It is a place where people bring their head, heart and soul to work, and it makes a positive social impact as a contribution to society. These organizations think exponentially and redefine their industries. They create the future rather than reacting to it. At the core of our philosophy is this belief: the job of leadership is to ensure an extraordinary future for the organization. Leaders must develop listening and sensing competencies for the emerging future. This is what we help them achieve. The ODeX program is built around 5 essential pillars. Each pillar addresses a critical aspect of organizational transformation. Let us explore each one in detail. Pillar 1 is leadership transformation. This is about developing leaders who can sense the emerging future and let go of what worked in the past. Leaders must let go of their attachment to past answers. We help them develop collective leadership, build listening and sensing competencies, and move from reactive to proactive leadership. Pillar 2 is culture transformation. This involves breaking silos and shifting to an outside-in perspective. Remember this: if you are attached to a department, you are divorced from the company. We help organizations shift from an inside-out obsession to an outside-in view, seeing themselves through their customers' and stakeholders' eyes. Pillar 3 is breakthrough competitive strategy. The role of strategy is to make you unique in the eyes of the customer. We help leaders study their industry and market potential, not just their past growth. We convert wishful thinking into active dreams by pairing big dreams with rigorous strategic planning. Pillar 4 is strategy execution. Often, different departments are playing completely different games. Some play cricket, some football, some volleyball. We help organizations synchronize all functions to one corporate strategy, aligning manpower planning, budget, product development, marketing, recruitment, and training. Pillar 5 is talent management. Here is a powerful insight. 50% of all organization problems start with wrong people in wrong roles. Your team capability determines how big you can dream. We help build systems to attract, develop, and retain exceptional talent because team strength directly constrains organizational potential. Now let us learn the specific questions that open doors to meaningful conversations. These are the questions that get leaders thinking about their future. Start with these entry point questions. Ask, what is the life that you are planning for your organization? Where do you see this organization 10 years from now? What legacy do you want to leave behind? What is keeping you up at night about the future? How much time do you spend on organization building versus day-to-day operations? Then explore their vision with questions like, would you like to build an organization that is future-ready? Would you like a place where people bring their head, heart, and soul? Would you like to make a positive difference to society? What would 10x growth look like? What is preventing you from dreaming bigger? Finally, use qualifying questions. Ask directly, are you interested? Are you open? Are you willing? If not, maybe we are not the right people for you. Which of these 5 pillars resonates most with you? Where do you feel the biggest gap? What would success look like after 6 months together? Now let us practice with real-world role-play scenarios. These will help you apply what you have learned in actual conversations. In scenario 1, the busy founder says they are too busy with operations. Your response should acknowledge their situation. Then ask how they split their time. When they admit 95% goes to operations, you help them see that this might be what is keeping them from their extraordinary future. In scenario 2, a skeptical CEO asks what makes ODeX different. Instead of defending, ask what previous programs achieved. When they admit not much changed, you explain that ODeX is 6 months of hands-on implementation, not just learning. We work alongside them to create real transformation. In scenario 3, a growth-focused leader shares their 3x goal. Challenge them by asking if 3x is thinking big enough. When they ask what you mean, explain that leaders often base goals on past growth rather than market potential. Ask what would need to change to think 10x. In scenario 4, a leader complains about silos. Ask them what happens to company attachment when people are attached to their department. When they say people lose the bigger picture, confirm with our key phrase. If you are attached to a department, you are divorced from the company. This is exactly what culture transformation addresses. Let us review the key phrases and messages that resonate powerfully with clients. These are proven to create impact. Here are the power phrases to use in your conversations. We help companies build an extraordinary long-term future. People buy outcomes, not products. The job of leadership is to ensure an extraordinary future. If you are attached to a department, you are divorced from the company. 50% of problems start with wrong people in wrong roles. And the qualifying question, are you interested? Are you open? Are you willing? When presenting the program, highlight these key features. It is a 6-month rigorous hands-on intervention. There are 6 intensive learning weekends, 1 per month, plus 18 weekly group coaching sessions on Zoom. Participants work in dedicated support teams of 4 to 5 people. We provide live project support for real transformation. The investment is 3 lakh rupees or $3,500 per participant. And always close with our powerful promise. This investment helps you transform the future of your organization by 100x or more. That is the transformation we deliver. Here are your action steps going forward. Practice the mindset shift daily. Master the powerful questions we covered. Study the 5 pillars deeply. Rehearse the role-play scenarios. Use power phrases naturally in conversation. And always remember to be interested, not interesting. You are now equipped with the knowledge, techniques, and mindset to help leaders build extraordinary organizations. Go out there and make a difference. Remember, you are not selling a program. You are offering a transformation. Good luck, and go build something extraordinary.